Hi everyone, welcome to Edufacts. In today's video, we shall discuss about the diseases caused by bacteria. Diseases caused by bacteria. In this video, we will discuss about some of the diseases and the causative microorganisms and preventive methods. About these things we will discuss in this video. Dear friends, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe, and if you really like this video, please like it. Then don't forget to share it. Get into the video. Alright, there are different type of microorganisms we all knew. Then many of the organisms, they cause some diseases, and some of the microorganisms very dangerous and they lead to a dreadful diseases also. Let us see, in this video we will discuss about some of the bacterial diseases such as tuberculosis. Yes, tuberculosis is a disease which is caused by a bacteria. See, Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Bacterium tuberculosis. This is the bacteria which cause tuberculosis. This tuberculosis is mainly lung affected disease. So lungs are affected in this tuberculosis, and there will be continuous cough, right? Will be there in this disease. That is the character of this tuberculosis disease. And the main mode of transmission, how it is transmitted to one person to another person, means mainly from air. For example, a person who is suffering with tuberculosis, if he squeezes or coughs, the droplets of water also cause for transmitting the tuberculosis disease from one to another. So to eradicate, to prevent this disease, there is a vaccine called BCG. BCG vaccine is given to the patients who are it is a preventive method, means at the early age of children usually BCG vaccine is given, right? Then the second disease is typhoid. Usually the typhoid disease is caused by Salmonella typhi. Right? Typhoid disease is caused by a bacterium called Salmonella typhi, which is usually contaminated by water and food. Water and food is the main reason in the contamination of typhoid disease. In typhoid disease, we all know that there is severe fever and stomach intestine pain also is there in typhoid disease, as well as the tongue is coated with white. In typhoid disease. And for the typhoid disease, the main thing is only we have to maintain personal hygiene. This is only the preventive method of typhoid disease. There is no vaccine for typhoid, right? So we have to protect ourselves by maintaining hygiene conditions around us, right? Then next, another disease is diphtheria. Corynebacterium diphtheriae is the bacteria which is Corynebacterium diphtheriae. Bacterium diphtheriae is the causative microorganism to spread this diphtheria disease. It is also mainly caused or transmitted from contaminated water and food and water. It is also transmitted from one person to another person by means of food and water contamination. So to eradicate this diphtheria disease, our children are administered DTP. Diphtheria. In DTP, diphtheria, tetanus, and pertussis or diseases are covered, are controlled. So it is called triple antigen. DTP is also called as triple antigen. Coming to the next disease, that is called whooping cough. Whooping cough, uh, actually it is related to the parotid glands. Parotid glands, swelling of parotid glands will be there in this disease, and it is caused by a bacterium called Bordetella pertussis. Bordetella pertussis is a bacteria which causes whooping cough. It is also mainly the mode of transmission of this disease is mainly food and water, and this is also cured by triple antigen, which is called a DTP. And nowadays it is also given as pentavalent vaccine. Pentavalent vaccine is also given to control this disease. Then the next disease is tetanus. Tetanus, Clostridium tetani. Clostridium tetani is the bacteria which causes tetanus. Clostridium tetani. Clostridium tetani is a bacteria which causes tetanus. As mainly affected disease which is to muscles especially, and this tetanus bacteria which is present in the soil. Whenever we are playing, or whenever we play, or if we get any injuries, the bacteria which is present in soil enters into our body. That is the main source of mode of transmission of this tetanus bacteria or Clostridium bacteria. And this tetanus is also DTP vaccine is used for this tetanus disease. Then the last one is cholera. Cholera is caused by a bacteria which is called Vibrio cholera. Vibrio cholera is a disease which is very dreadful and dangerous disease. 100 years ago, a century ago, it was a very dreadful disease. Usually in this disease, villages and towns and villages all are washed out with this disease, and it's a very dreadful disease. Cholera, in this dysentery, this motions, vomitings, right, weakness will be because of this Vibrio cholera bacteria. The main mode of transmission of this disease is of food contamination and water contamination, and thus this is the main vector. One of the main vectors to spread this is housefly. Housefly is the main vector to transmit this disease from one to another. Then another thing is to prevent the cholera disease. There is main way is consume boiled drinking water. So especially it transmits from water. It is waterborne disease, and the way of preventing from this disease is consume only boiled drinking water. These are some of the diseases and diseases of bacteria which are very dangerous, but nowadays they are very common and they are very easily controlled by various drugs and medicines, along with some of the vaccines also work very efficiently on these diseases. This is the end of this disease of bacteria and mode of transmission and preventive measures. Until then, we will see you with another video. Until then, bye bye. Thank you very much.